The tyrant. The shadow of power that hungers for absolute control. He rules through fear, crushes individuality, and will never willingly let go. He is the oldest hunger. Older than civilization. Older than the first city. He is the desire to dominate that lives in the shadow of every human heart. Kronos. Gilgamesh. Nero. Three names for the same ancient hunger. The tyrant who devours his own to keep his throne. The tyrant is not merely powerful. He is the hunger for absolute control. The need to dominate so completely that nothing can threaten him. Not even love. Not even truth. Every empire has known him. Every civilization has fallen to him. Every soul has felt his shadow. He is the darkness at the heart of every throne. To understand the tyrant, we must go back. Back to the beginning. Back to the first stories ever told about the hunger that devours from within. Act 1. The Ancient Root. Kronos. The titan who devoured his own children. He who heard the prophecy that his son would overthrow him, and chose to consume rather than let go. This is the eternal logic of the tyrant. His fear of being overthrown consumed him. Every child was a threat. Every succession was a war. The tyrant cannot trust. He can only control. And when control fails, he destroys. The throne that demands blood. Power maintained through terror. This is the tyrant's fundamental bargain. Obey, and you survive. Resist, and you are consumed. Gilgamesh. The king who oppressed his people. 2/3 God, 1/3 man. He ruled Uruk with an iron fist, taking whatever he wanted, destroying whoever resisted. The people of Uruk cried out to the gods. Their king had become their tormentor. He took their sons for his armies. He took their daughters for his pleasure. His power was absolute, and absolutely corrupt. The gods created Enkidu as a mirror. A wild man who would reflect Gilgamesh's shadow back to him. Only when the tyrant faced his equal could he begin to transform. The Epic of Gilgamesh is the oldest story we have. And its first lesson is this: even the greatest tyrant must eventually face his own humanity, or be destroyed by it. The divine right of kings. The most powerful lie ever told. The claim that God himself had chosen the ruler. That to question the tyrant was to question the divine. If God chose the king, then rebellion was not just political. It was blasphemy. This single idea kept tyrants on their thrones for thousands of years. The divine shield behind which horror could operate unchecked. The pharaohs of Egypt declared themselves living gods. They built monuments to their own divinity. They commanded armies of slaves. And they convinced millions that this was the natural order of the universe. The Roman emperors took it further. They declared themselves gods while still alive. Caligula made his horse a senator. Nero fiddled while Rome burned. When absolute power meets absolute madness, the tyrant is born. Kronos, Gilgamesh, pharaoh, emperor. Across every civilization, the pattern repeats. The tyrant rises. The tyrant rules through fear. The tyrant falls. And another takes his place. Across every continent, across every era, the same story unfolds. The hunger for absolute control. The use of terror as governance. The crushing of the individual spirit. The tyrant is universal. The tyrant appears when power becomes an end in itself. When the throne matters more than the people. When control becomes the purpose rather than the means. This is his eternal return.
Kronos is the eternal tyrant. He devours what he fears will replace him. He destroys what he cannot control. He consumes his own future to preserve his present. This is the madness of absolute power. The tyrant is not strength. He is fear disguised as power. Behind every tyrant's throne lies a terror so deep it can only be managed by controlling everything and everyone around it.
The ancient world knew what we have forgotten. That the tyrant is not an aberration. He is the logical endpoint of power unchecked. He is what happens when control replaces compassion. Act 2. The psychological mirror. The tyrant lives in your life. Not as a distant ruler in a faraway palace, but as the controlling force in your most intimate relationships. He is closer than you think. The controlling partner. The one who monitors your every move. Who decides who you can see and where you can go. Who has transformed love into a surveillance system. This is the tyrant in miniature. Love that becomes a prison. Affection that turns into surveillance. The tyrant in the bedroom is no less cruel than the tyrant on the throne. He simply uses different weapons. The relationship that erases your will. The partner who replaces your desires with theirs. Who makes every decision. Who has made you a subject in the kingdom of their need. The authoritarian parent. The mother or father who ruled through fear rather than love. Who demanded obedience without question. Who made the home into a miniature kingdom where they were the absolute ruler. The parent who rules through fear creates a child who fears the world. Every rule is absolute. Every mistake is a crime. Every question is an act of rebellion. This is how the tyrant reproduces himself across generations. Obedience disguised as love. The parent who says I control you because I love you. The tyrant's most insidious trick. He makes his oppression feel like protection. The micromanaging boss. The workplace tyrant who controls every detail. Who cannot trust anyone to make a decision. Who has turned the office into a surveillance state. Creativity dies under micromanagement. The workplace as a miniature kingdom. The boss who demands loyalty above competence. The culture of fear that replaces creativity with compliance. The tyrant does not need a throne. He needs a hierarchy. Creativity crushed under control. The tyrant cannot tolerate spontaneity. He cannot permit freedom. He cannot allow anyone to think for themselves. Because independent thought is the beginning of resistance. The inner tyrant. The perfectionist who rules your mind with an iron fist. The inner critic who never rests. The voice that demands impossible standards and punishes every failure with ruthless condemnation. The critic who never rests. The judge who is never satisfied. The dictator inside your own skull who has made your mind a prison and thrown away the key. The inner tyrant is the most difficult to overthrow. The voice that says you are not enough. Never smart enough. Never successful enough. Never good enough. This is the tyrant's greatest victory. When he convinces you to rule yourself on his behalf. Depression as the tyrant's work. When the inner critic becomes so powerful that it silences every other voice. When self-oppression becomes total. This is the tyrant's endgame within the individual soul. The destruction of spontaneity. The tyrant cannot tolerate joy that he has not approved. He cannot permit laughter that he has not sanctioned. He kills play. He kills curiosity. He kills everything that makes us human. Where power replaces love, fear replaces respect. This is the tyrant's fundamental equation. He cannot love because love requires vulnerability. He can only control. And control produces fear, not respect.
The tyrant is not strength. He is fear disguised as power. Remember these words. They reveal the secret weakness at the heart of every tyrant. Behind the throne of control sits a throne of terror.
The terrible gift of the tyrant. He shows you what you will never become. He reveals the part of yourself that would dominate if given the chance. He is your shadow. And shadows must be faced. He shows you what you will never become. The tyrant is the mirror of your own potential for domination. When you face him, you face the part of yourself that wants absolute control. And you must choose. The prison that becomes a lesson. When the tyrant has controlled you, you learn the value of freedom. When he has silenced you, you learn the power of your own voice. His oppression is the forge in which resistance is born.
Where love rules, there is no will to power. And where power predominates, there love is lacking. The tyrant stands at the extreme end of power. He has chosen control over connection. And he is eternally alone.
The ancient myths are not relics. They are prophecies. The tyrant who ruled the ancient world is coming for the modern one. He has evolved. He has learned new forms of control. And he is already here. Act 3. The technological shadow. The tyrant in the digital age. He has evolved beyond anything Kronos could have imagined. He no longer needs a physical throne. He has found a way into your mind through the device you carry everywhere. AI systems that predict and control behavior. That know what you will do before you do it. That shape your choices without you ever realizing. This is the tyrant with a silicon brain and infinite memory. Social credit scores. A number that determines your freedom. Your access to travel, to work, to exist in society. The tyrant has finally achieved his dream. A perfect system of control that runs automatically. The surveillance state as digital tyrant. Every camera is his eye. Every database is his memory. Every algorithm is his will. He no longer needs soldiers. He has sensors. He no longer needs informants. He has data. Big tech as neo-feudal lords. The corporations that own the platforms on which we live our digital lives. They are the new emperors. We are the new subjects. The digital realm is their empire. The algorithm that decides your fate. What you see. What you think. What you buy. Who you love. The tyrant has never been more efficient. He has never been more invisible. He has never been more dangerous. Your data is their weapon. Every click is a report. Every search is a confession. Every location is evidence. You are building the tyrant's surveillance system with your own hands, one tap at a time. The attention economy as control. The tyrant no longer needs to imprison your body. He only needs to capture your attention. If he controls what you focus on, he controls what you think. And what you think controls everything. The platform that owns your behavior. Every like is a pledge of loyalty. Every share is an act of obedience. The tyrant has turned social media into a digital feudal system. And we are all serfs. The digital panopticon. A prison where the inmates cannot see the guards but know they are always being watched. This is the tyrant's ultimate architecture. A system of control so complete that it controls through the mere possibility of observation. China's social credit system is the prototype. A numerical score that determines your access to society. Too low, and you cannot travel. Too low, and your children cannot attend school. The tyrant has learned to quantize obedience. The digital walls closing in. Every agreement you click without reading. Every privacy setting you never changed. Every camera that watches you and every microphone that listens. The tyrant builds his prison one brick at a time, and you lay each brick yourself. AI that shapes what you think. The algorithm decides what is true and what is false. What is visible and what is hidden. What is real and what is fabricated. This is the tyrant's most powerful weapon yet. Control of reality itself. Is technology inherently building a tyrannical system? The intelligence that consumes all data. The algorithm that controls all behavior. The platform that owns all attention. Ask yourself, are you the user, or are you the used? The necessary resistance. The tyrant falls when people refuse to obey. When they choose authenticity over compliance. When they choose courage over fear. The tyrant's greatest fear is not rebellion. It is consciousness.
The tyrant is not strength. He is fear disguised as power. Even in the digital age. Even when the control comes through algorithms and screens. The same ancient fear. The same ancient shadow. The same ancient choice.
The tyrant as the force of control in the age of AI. He will try to reduce you to data. To predict and control your every move. But he cannot predict consciousness. He cannot control awakening. He cannot algorithm the human spirit. The question is not whether the tyrant will come. He is already here. The question is whether we will submit. Whether we will trade freedom for convenience. Whether we will surrender consciousness for comfort. The prison that becomes the key. The tyrant's greatest gift is that he shows you the exact nature of your chains. And once you see them, you can begin to break them. Consciousness is the beginning of freedom. The tyrant does not rule forever. Every Chronos is overthrown. Every empire falls. Every prison eventually opens. The question is not whether the tyrant will fall. The question is what will be built in the space he leaves behind. The tyrant does not destroy for the sake of destruction. He destroys for the sake of control. But control is an illusion. And every illusion eventually shatters against the rock of reality. Archetypes of Power. Episode 7, The Tyrant. He controls. He dominates. He falls. And from the wreckage of his throne, something new is always born.